ARK Survival Evolved dropped 5 years ago. It was early access for a while. It was a bumpy ride, but the game, it ended up being a huge success. Studio Wildcard did something special. It was a mix of survival gameplay. We, of course, had dinosaurs. It drew people in and the community grew. So, of course, we got a sequel announced in 2020, and it featured some major star power in the form of Vin Diesel. Everybody knows him from Fast and Furious, and the voice of Disney's Moana. So, official news for ARK 2 has been slim, but we have some insider information for you guys, and we have some information on why Vin Diesel is part of this, and where you can actually expect to play ARK 2 on launch day, and when launch day could actually be. Welcome to Video Game Leaks, everybody. That's what we cover, and we're family. So this video is personal because ARK 2 is all about family. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you have those notifications fully turned on. Now, it's being built on the Unreal Engine 5. That statement alone should carry a ton of weight with you because the Unreal Engine 5 is amazing. It is a really, really great time to be a gamer. Just seeing all the stuff that is coming out and just step up, step up, step up. It's amazing. I mean, it is. First game was on the Unreal Engine 4, the foundation of it, and the sequel is also going to feature a second developer. Grove Street Games is going to help Studio Wildcard, help them bring their vision to life, which is good. Now, the most recent official statements from Microsoft, who is now helping with publishing studios, promises the game will release in early access in 2023. We'll talk about that in a little while. So ARK 2 will probably have some technical issues. Let's be real. I mean, a game of this size and this span and scope, it's probably going to have some issues. And that's probably why it's going to be put in early access instead of full 1.0 release. It's probably a telltale about the game's technical state. Now let's talk about the location. Where is this going to go down? Well, it's likely going to take place at a new location that was briefly shown at the end of ARK Genesis Part 2. This is also where we are going to meet Vin Diesel, and probably not to any extreme level of detail. Apparently, Diesel is actually a fan of the franchise. This was not a, let's go get star power and pay this celebrity a lot of money to be part of our franchise. He apparently has over 1,000 hours logged into the first ARK game, which, if that's true, that's impressive. And he also serves as an executive producer on the animated series, so it's not just some case of a random celebrity being thrown at a game. And if that's actually valid, that makes me feel a lot better. So now, let's talk about some bad news. If you own a PlayStation 5, you're probably going to get shunned. It looks like the PlayStation 5 version is not going to be available at launch, but it'll probably get ported eventually. Now, when looking at the wording of the game's announcement right now, the team describes it as ARK 2 as an Xbox console launch exclusive as opposed to just a broad-based console exclusive. So, first game, it was available on PlayStation. Seems pretty lame to me to put the sequel, or not put the sequel on, pull the sequel off that platform, but Xbox is doing their own gaming ecosystem and they've got the PC with them, so maybe they decided to make sure ARK 2 doesn't hit PlayStation for a year or so after its launch, which I think is absolute BS, but it is what it is. Nothing's confirmed yet. I mean, the fact is, nobody wants to officially call ARK 2 an Xbox exclusive forever, which to me means you'll eventually get it on the PS5, but I do not think you will see it on day one, unfortunately. Now, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited about it. The first game was done on a tight budget and a super small development team. Now they have the assets. Now they have all the firepower they need. It could be something truly special. So, for me, early access, it's going to be one of two windows for release. It's either going to be in that March-April window, if it's early access, or it could be the holiday season of 2023. But it does look like you will get your hands on ARK 2 next year. Let me know if you guys are excited, and I'll see you soon.